Kick. And here we go from LA. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out.
13 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Now Darnold off the play action. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. He dodged the tackle. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
23 yards. First down, Seattle.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Kamara. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Now it's second and goal from the 1. He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects, everything just feels like it's in slow motion, and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
On the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That finds Pittman, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They give up the gut to Walker. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd 10.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Gano ends the point after. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold headed out for their next shot on offense. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
A gain of 58 yards. First down, Seahawks.
In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's Darnold. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Down here, need 8 on play. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. And he'll score, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first.
Touchdown Seattle.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just pasture that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To Josh Reynolds. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. We've set it downs from 37. The give inside to Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now hang on here. We can't move on to the next play just yet. There's somebody still shaking up from the last one. And that's Ramondre Stevenson, the one in question. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Young working from the gun. Completed to Reynolds. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at
The middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's caught. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
The nose point after is good. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seahawks to the running back, Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play fake, Darnold. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
He tries to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That's complete to Musgrave. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mason crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a Conda on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Rams are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Young. That one's complete, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Got Washington, it's complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. And Jordan Cooper there to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
play action, here's Young. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
And the Rams first down.
Going play action, Young. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed left side to Samuel. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's another Rams first down.
Young on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now we'll see the medical team head out to the Seahawks. Have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Again, it's Young. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Hey, check.
To the air yet again, Young. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. The Rams are set to punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Seahawks and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. 1st and 10, Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Another run for Kamara. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the gun, Darnold. Into traffic, complete! And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves them to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Throwing on first, here's Darnold. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
A gain of 19 yards.
And again, it's Darnold. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down at the line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find the home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quickly into the hands of Evans. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Abani Kanda on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd.
That's good.
1st down. Young finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Here's Young again. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Edger and Cooper takes it away. But following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Darnold. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Kamara reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Shoves one away. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
And the Rams, first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down at the 30-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
Good for our Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. So working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. The kick by Gano is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. He'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Called in by Musgrave. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to run for it, Kamara. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st down, Seahawks.
With a quick pass out wide. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. So the penalty backs him up. Here's 1st and 20. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Throwing here, Darnold. He brushed him off. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. It's scooped up by the Rams. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Rams and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So 1st down from the 41. Off the play fake, it's Young. Complete right side to Washington. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and 3 now. Zone read here, and they'll give to Stevenson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Young. That one's complete over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Young looking to throw. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, a give to Stevenson. He couldn't quite break it. Still 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Running the throw here on third. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Camaro. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Play fake, Darnold. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Now Darnold out to play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Second quarterback run here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
The ball carrier.
Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there.
1st down, Seahawks.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now give it to Mason. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're through 3 here. Seahawks have the football. Up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. They run it from the gun with Camaro. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed over the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down.
Darnold looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
And again, it's Darnold. Finds a man underneath. It's Camaro. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs. But let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
To Luke Musgrave. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Seattle.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Darnold. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
To C.D. Lamb. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Very short kick here from the right hash.
22-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it stretches the lead to 21.
The score,
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 yards. And a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's
Play action now. Young.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once more into the hands of Pittman. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Walker on first down. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
Young
and
to
7
throw it.
at the 45.
Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
Shotgun
and 3.
snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. And that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. Then we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of third downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL.
Yep.
It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. That's 3 points, but you love the execution on third down especially.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first
It's a
down.
gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Clean left side there to Jennings. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Already has one in this game, this from 30.
A 30-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's a Conda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And their boldness, well, we've seen it pay off in the past, Brock, just not on their last drive. They got turned away on fourth down.
Yeah, and I think the play caller, honestly, Kate, takes more responsibility than anybody. He really feels like, and you've planned for wins on fourth down, they couldn't execute.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. There's a screen now for Walker. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Seahawks and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Running back sent in motion. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.